Okay, so in this video I will be talking about another course that I have done. It was the first course I have done in the International Week, and its name was Theorize of Megafraternity. Theorize is a created word. It is reflecting the theory and practice. So we had some theory about the content, but then mostly we focus on the practice part. And Megafraternity means something like big brotherhood and sisterhood. It's like the oneness, the connectivity or the connection between all beings in creation or in the universe. So that's the name of it. And as far as I can remember, we were talking about what is actually keeping us from feeling this mega fraternity. And so there were these different ideas. However, our group was very big, so we had to divide into different groups. So in my group, we were actually looking at the relationships between people in general, and then looking at gratitude. So do we actually feel gratitude, and how often we do that, and how does gratitude actually affect our lives and our relationships with other people? So we had this group, we were discussing about that, also coming from a perspective of multi-existentiality and multi-dimensionality. So our idea was, okay, when one is actually interacting with someone, what we usually not consider is that there are also extra-physical beings attached to the person. So when I am connecting with you, then I'm also talking maybe a little bit also from the consciences, extra-physical beings that are around me, and talking also to the extra-physical beings that are around you. So it's just like a different concept, right? Kind of interesting. So just to think about that whenever we are talking, we are never really alone, and whatever we say has an impact not just on the person, but maybe also to other beings around. So it gives more responsibility to choose our words more carefully. Just this idea is just coming now, to be honest. So we had this discussion, and then after that, the most important part that I wanted to share is that we created a bioenergy field. So there were these two teachers, two epicons. So these are more experienced teachers when it comes to creating energy fields. And so this course was for 2 days, and getting high here, it's just I can't breathe. So we had these two energetic fields, and the first exercise was to sit on a chair and then do some energy work. Feel the energy, just exteriorize energy, absorb energy, do the vibrational state. And then after that, if it's our turn, then we would go to the epicon, and then just to feel the energy around epicon. Like this person is then like just lying also, and then also exteriorizing energy and connecting with other extra-physical beings. So we'll just feel, okay, how does it feel for me, and do I get any inspiration about gratitude, about a mega fraternity? So that was the context. And for me, I actually looked at the mega fraternity from the sense of, okay, what is in between? In which areas do I have challenge to feel this mega fraternity? And I had some names in my mind, some people, and then just looking at that, and then some inspirations came and maybe they came from those extra physical beings. I don't know, but it gave me some tips to how to deal with this situation. So that was day 1, and on day 2, which I found more interesting, we had immediately the bioenergetic field, and in that context, the epicons were again like lying there and then focusing. They were then channeling an extra physical being. So I was just there in front of the epicon, and then this epicon just like feeling into the energy, not really humanly being there, you know, just kind of in a trance state, and then starting to talk, and I'm talking like in this weird voice, because like this woman, I know how she sounds, but when she was talking, she sounded like very different, like an alien, and it could have been very funny, but the situation was not really funny, because I had also some questions, and you know, just imagine, you know, if really extra-physical beings exist, and if you could actually ask any questions to them, what would you ask them? You know? And just coming also from the perspective of, okay, hey, these extra-physical beings, they have more resources, they can actually access to more information. So what would you ask actually about your own life? So, and I asked the question, a personal question, and the answer really satisfied me. It was a very, very good answer, and for me actually it really, yeah, you know, it fit. And just before I entered the space to ask the question, I had these questions already in my mind, and then I had also already the same answer. I would say, like, okay, the answer was like patience, and then the first thing what this woman channels is like, okay, patience. I'm like, okay, wow, this is really strange. And then I'm sitting there, and then this woman, like the epicon, sensing the energy and then saying, okay, and then I feel like my body is coming closer and closer to this woman, and then in the same time this woman says, come closer. I'm like, okay, very strange, because like it's like the body is like, okay, you know, I'm not doing it consciously, it's just the body is just moving forwards, and then she says, yeah, come closer. Okay, so it was, I didn't need her to say that. Maybe it was, you know, it was just like this synchronicity and this feeling of like my body almost like moving by itself. It was really weird and very cool actually. Yes, yeah. So, and I got also some good information about my private life, what is important to me, and I got some clarity. I got more motivation. And I feel also this connection with this concierge. It felt like really home. I felt really seen. And the last part of the communication was, okay, see you next time. Yeah, until then, it was just this naturalness there. I really loved that. It was a really good course. So that was the course on Megafraternity, the brotherhood and sisterhood, the universalistic view, or whatever you want to call that. Okay, bye bye guys. See you in the next video.